Hey everyone, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to be redoing my coffee baker's rack. I like to make this my little coffee station. So I'm taking everything off. I did attach, as you can see on the side, hooks. They're actually cookie sheets from the Dollar Tree and then hooks from the Dollar Tree, and I just zip tied them together and stuck them on the side with zip ties, and that's how I hang my coffee cups. And then on the other side, as you can see, I do have 4 baskets zip tied to the baker's rack for extra storage. So right now, after I took everything off, I'm cleaning everything, disinfecting, making sure everything is nice and clean. And then I'm going to be turning this over and putting wheels on the bottom. I feel like it's really easy to move around. You don't have to worry about if you're sweeping or mopping, moving it or scratching your floor. You can move it real easily and get it out the way. You don't have to go around it. You can get everything under it, and it's just way more functionable and easy in my opinion. So I did decide to put wheels on this. Normally I would screw them in, but since it's hollow in the middle, I was going to use a wooden dowel and then drill a hole in the wooden dowel, stick the wheel in it, and then stick the wooden dowel into the hollow part of the metal. However, I didn't have one that fit, so I'm just improvising and using what I have. So I'm just using E6000 and hot glue on the base of the wheel, not on the part that moves, just on the top part, so the metal and the wheel can cure and stick together. So I'm doing this on all four wheels, and then I will stand it up, and I will let this sit overnight and cure to make sure that the glue is definitely cured and the wheels will not fall off. So now I decided I did not like this ball thing on the top. I just felt like it was not my style. Unfortunately, I tried to unscrew the screws on each side to see if I could just take that whole top part out, but unfortunately I can't. So I just ended up taking off the ball part. I just cut it with my metal cutters and wiggled it until it came out. So now I decided to do this. I took some extra cardboard that I had, and on these shelves, they're wired shelves. So sometimes, like I noticed in the past, if I would put something on it and it was thin, it would either fall through or, I just don't like having wired shelves because it's not a smooth surface, and you have to watch what you put on it. So I decided that I'm going to use this extra cardboard I have laying around, and I'm going to cover it with contact paper and make that the shelves. So now after I trace the top shelf, now I'm going to do it for the bottom because they are the same size. And then for the two tiny shelves on the very top, the first and second shelf, I'm also going to be covering them as well. So then it'll just look like it has marble shelves on each shelf. So I'm getting everything cut out, and now I'm ready to cover it with my marble contact paper. I am going to do just the front, or you could say the top, on the bottom shelves. I'm not going to fully cover it on the back because you won't see underneath. But for the top, the first and second shelf, the little ones, I will be covering both sides of the cardboard because you can see under it a little bit. So I'll show you guys what I mean at the end when I show you once all the cardboard and everything is in place on the shelves. So I'm just going to get this covered up and do the second one as well, and then we will be ready to put them on the shelves. Alright, so now that I got all 4 cardboards covered on both sides for the first and second one, and then just the top for the bottom two. Now I'm just cleaning up the rack and making sure everything's nice and clean. And now I'm ready to put the cardboard on the shelves. So when I first put the bottom one on, it was a little snug, so I do end up taking that out and trimming off a little bit just to make it fit a little better, and then I will cover up the part that I cut off with some more contact paper so you don't see any cardboard and that you can't tell that it's cardboard. And then I will place it back on the bottom shelf. Once I like how everything is fitting and positioned, I will then go around with hot glue. You can also use E6000 for a more permanent hold, but for now I'm just using hot glue because the cardboard honestly does stay very well on the shelf. Like, it doesn't stick up or anything. It fits nice and snug in place, so it doesn't move. So I really didn't need to use a lot of glue, but in some spots I am gluing that and going around with my hot glue gun just so you can't see that it's not part of the shelf because you want it to look as real as possible. So I'm going to do this on all 4 of the shelves. And now I am doing the top one. As you can see underneath, I did cover underneath as well because, like, for example, right now you can see under it. If I didn't cover it, you would then just see the brown of the cardboard, and we don't want that. So I'm doing these last 2 shelves, and then I will show you guys what everything looks like and how it came out, and then I will be also making another video of how I set it up and finish up this coffee rack. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and come back for part 2.